This is Dan Max at eXp Realty, aka the Trading Agent. Friday, November 10th, 2023. Interesting day. Or at least started the day. That's why I wanted to do a live chat immediately. Get folks, hopefully, if they were paying attention, you put in some of these tech shorts at the open. We know as of about a couple hours ago, a headline drove this whole move up. Basically, Biden is going to meet with Jinping, whatever, if I'm saying his name incorrectly, begging them to buy our treasuries, begging them to buy our iPhones, begging them to buy our, I don't know, whatever. That headline in itself popped the market. Futures, everyone's excited. If you were warned, gold, ugly, ugly, ugly. Looks like crap. Miners look like crap. Tech, obvious shorts. You're welcome. Gift from the gods, how we talk about retests, multi-day ranges. Sometimes the news gives you opportunities that you might not even expect. So if I can get one mic check, 1 2 1 2, I would appreciate it. At this point, if not, I'll just roll through here for you guys. Check the calendar link if you want to book a private 30-minute free consultation. Free. Cool. Hey, Shannon, how are you today? Again, a lot of people should take advantage of it if they have questions. Best way I can help guide you is to steer you into the right mindset. 90% of trading is not difficult. It's executing, doing the things you got to do. All right, let's get into it. So at the open, I closed Google. It was down like $1 or something. I was like, 8-day. And then Apple and them were rising. So in my mind, I was going, well, do I want to hold Google knowing that it will pop, or take the profit and short some NVIDIA, Apple? I mean, you pick the name, SMH, anything that was ripping. That's what I did. So Google closed. We'll look for pops. If we get back to that 20-day, maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. But then rolled into some Apple. Absolute gift. Absolute gift. I mean, again, another novice gap, in my opinion. How many gaps can we rip up? I don't know. But when you zoom out here, let me give you some more context. All right, let me get the monthly as well open. Right, you got what looks like, in my opinion, probably a trap over last month's high. You can see it more on the weekly too. I mean, again, I'm just steering because I don't expect these moves to last. And so the longer they stretch over, say, like the 20-month, why is that not updated? You've got, in my opinion, great opportunities. Absolutely great opportunities, in my opinion. Because I think that's the nature of the beast right here, is like, especially with what I would consider, I don't know, just the way that the market loves to stretch at times and trap, you get almost used to it. Again, I mean, will the weekly get back under 181? That'd be pretty funny. But you get used to the market trapping. And sometimes you get traps at the highs. Sometimes you don't. Anticipating these traps seems very likely. So rolled some goog into app at the open. Apple also rolled into the NVID, as you guys can understand. I mean, any pop on this thing. I mean, I will get more aggressive if we get 480. If we don't get 480, I still feel pretty good about it. I know some folks are looking at the Microsofty. I mean, you've got multi-day range. That makes absolute, complete sense to me. Netflix, 441, not there yet, but I don't know. Some folks are taking a look at AMD. I get that. But the problem is that AMD is stomping new highs here. And let me just make sure again. I haven't been paying attention to it, so I just want to try to give my best assessment of it. I guess we're still in the middle finger top. And here we're in the thumb. Okay. Yeah. All right. I see this area on the monthly. Whoa, big time. Whoa, Nelly. Check this out. All right. You got like this whole little shebanger. Stop out. Yeah. I mean, AMD, it's not going to last if I had to guess, but that's a bigger stop. That's a little harder. Again, gold, tried to warn folks, please get the out of here. get out of here. Leave it alone. Silver, been acting like crap. Making low. GDX, acting like crap. Newmont, acting like crap. I mean, I've got folks, again, there's probably someone trolling me right now on Twitter talking about buying O. I was like, these guys don't even realize, like, this stock, I mean, it could go a lot lower. People don't realize this. It's funny. I'm just curious. I said something to this feller earlier. I was like, let me know when it's at $10 a share. I'm pretty sure he's going to say, well, I'll buy it all the way down, right? Let's see it. Okay, let me know also. Sure. Get that yield. Get that yield and lose the principal. Is it principal? Whatever, who cares? Oops. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm so many, and this is the thing, I know for a fact we're not at a bottom because dividend buyers are screaming, buy. You gotta buy. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see, folks. Buena suerte. So, back to the drawing board. SPY. Remember we talked about, like, you might get a couple little choppiness. Okay. XLF, we talked about, right? Little bounce, chop. JPMO, if you got it this morning, that was a nice little grab. You got into the low 145s again. Where's Momo at? Him and his Morgan Stanley, amazing long. I mean, this thing, great oversold rally, but after that, get the fuck out. Excuse my language. Looking at Costco, if we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. I would really like to get a little higher, but we might not. At this point, I don't know. Oh, got a response on my tweet. Yes, I love these things. You guys, some of these folks make me laugh. I get it. Let's see how it all folds out. Yeah. Folding is the key word. Good luck. These guys do not know how badly these things can get absolutely destroyed. But they won't matter. It just whatever. You can warn people till you're blue in the face. The cows come home, whatever analogy you want to make. And they'll just not listen. Yeah, so the fruit, another doji up. I mean, we're getting pretty. I mean, is it this little guy play out? I don't know. Is this maybe what Monday looks like? I don't know. But it's going to be really tough. You see this candle here? See this volume here? This bar? That node, I mean, maybe 185. I don't know. I mean, maybe could be a little early if you got in this morning, the 184s. I mean, so far, I'm not complaining about the fruit. But this bar right here is going to act like absolute. I mean, throw that bar with that bar in. You got some big reds here. I feel like I'm spitting bars. Like if you're like with that M&M, was it 8 Mile, 3rd Mile, whatever. Spitting bars. Yeah, like these bars are going to act as resistance. Sorry, just looking over in vids. Let's go back to the invids. Yeah. That's right. Any questions, thoughts, concerns, beliefs, attacks? Again, Master P is just going nuts over here. He's got something to say on his little. He's got to defend it. Like you got to be right here. Like he's not going to set stops. Obviously not. Just don't set stops, Master P. If you're listening, when you buy dividend stocks, don't do what Buffett does and sell covered calls. You guys just hold naked and let them run all the way down to zero. Or sorry, let your stocks get absolutely beaten. Oh, Micron, hello. Hello, little doggy. Man, that's pretty sweet if you're a Micron guy or gal. Any Micron folks short here? Any folks short on the Micron this morning? Some of y'all got, man, I wish I would have gotten that. That is just, man, that is classic. I mean, sometimes, we talk about like 1 out of 3 times you're going to nail, maybe 20% of the time you might nail an actual top or bottom to like the exact price area. Like NVIDIA yesterday's, and then like Apple maybe this morning. But oh, look at that. I'm trying to It's like Hannibal Lecter. Like, what do you say? I'd like some liver with some fava beans. Would you like some liver with some fava beans? That looks fucking yummy. But again, maybe it plays chop. I mean, look at that. If it comes back again and you see that son of a biscuit up there, you have the right to not remain silent. You have the right to go crazy and start yelling and shouting, holy shiznit, short that mother. All right, well, we're having fun this morning. Any other questions, thoughts, concerns, beliefs, things that you want to say, things you want to believe? Ooh, NDAQ. No, never mind. I thought it was something else. Who's hitting high of the day? Netflix. Interesting. Man, if Netflix... Ooh. Netflix and chill, baby. Netflix and spill. Tesla, gone. We talked about this. I mean, this thing's toast. Cool, little bounce. I mean, fill in the gap. I mean, I see so many technicians going, you got to wait till the 180 spot to buy. This is a bat wing, bat signal. Let it plot. I'm like, whatever. Tesla is toast. I don't know how to explain this to people. Like Ford, GM, everyone before them, Toyota, every car company, Honda Motor, there is a shelf life for which they act in from growth mode, and then they have to produce, and then they have to mass produce all these cars, and then all of a sudden, guess what happens? Unions take profits, right? Governments take profits. Everybody and their mom is going after them and trying to mimic them. You are left with a shell of a company. Now again, if they somehow pivot out of cars only, Tesla, I mean, we know it's like Powerwalls, all that stuff. Okay, battery company, I guess. But you better get the Great Lakes to dry up so they can get that lithium. Oops, did I say that out loud? Did I? I can't remember. I don't know, man. Sometimes my thoughts come through the microphone. On that note, any other questions, thoughts, concerns? I mean, we can just hang out and talk about anything. IWM going to go red here shortly. I mean, it went red for a second. Can't get over that 20-day. Anyone buy dust? I'm just curious. Like, we talked about the dust in the 11s. Looking good. Looking bueno. Dripper. I mean, again, if you got these in the long-term portfolios. I mean, if you want adding NVDS, oh, yes. I mean, I think you can put that in your portfolio pipe and smoke that. Oh, God, come on. Yeah. I mean, look at that. I mean, I would not be surprised to see this thing in a 50, 60 handle at some point. Not a bad little... Or you can buy O dividend and collect your 6% while the stock will drop 6% next week. JP Mo going red. Again, I mean, it's early. I mean, we don't... It's funny. Meta, high of the day. Microsoft, high of the day. Excuse me while let me zoom that in. Man, that is just... That is interesting to me. Well, you can see it on the monthly. Let me just draw for you guys. I mean, I don't know. It's like if you have monthly time frame, you'll probably be fine shorting at Meta up here with a tighter stop. Does this make sense? Pretty quiet this morning, which I love. Hopefully you guys are... I mean, if we need to talk about the elephant in the room, patience. Stops. A lot of people get real frustrated when you have a winning trade and then you have to unload it and then the market goes higher and it's like, well, I could have gone long. Oh, I'm pretty sure folks got blown out last week because they don't use discipline. They don't use stops. I mean, this is what it's the hardest part. You had winning trades. You took profits, hopefully. Joe, I think you took all of yours at the lows, which if you did, high five to you, my friend. Then you can add. We talked about adding back on the pops. But when you add back, just like if you added Apple today at 184 something, at some point you have to admit you're wrong if there's a level. If we short NVIDIA today at 477, are you just going to let that ride forever and just hope you're never wrong? Please don't. For the love of fucking God. No, Joe. I mean, that's the thing, man. Trading around your position sometimes. I mean, you kind of have to do it. We talked about this. We've talked about all potentialities, but in your mind, it's all about protecting capital. People just do not have the mindset to protect capital. They're all about trying to get rich, and that's the problem. Is that the market's really good at promising endless wins in their opinion, but then it's like, oh, when's the next auction? Is there another bond auction today? That should be fun. I think we talked about this yesterday, and I don't know if I said it in the live chat or the market review. Is like 1 o'clock p.m. every day could turn into a fucking nightmare selling 30-year treasuries. Let me check. Give me 2 seconds. Man, I'm swearing today. I swear I'm swearing. Let me see if there's a bond auction today. It's got to be. It's got to be a bond auction. Someone knows. Just drop me a line. I imagine there's going to be one. Trade desk. Ooh, good God. Good God. Good God almighty. Let's see. 30-year auction schedule. Google. Oh, yeah, it's closed. It's a holiday. Shit. It's about closed. Monday. Oh, is it good? Well, hold on. Yeah, that would make sense. Tentative U.S. Department of Treasury. Okay. Holiday. Oh, okay. Bunch of T-bill crap. 10-year tips. 26 week. Where's the long bond? Give me some long bonds. Are we not selling any? Next 30-year one is on the 7th? No way. We've got so much. We got so much. This can't be right. This can't be right at all. This can't be right. We've got so much 30-year debt we need to dump. No. I guess it just is what it is. Short term. Isn't it? Isn't it now? Might close early. What was yesterday? The 9th? 26? Yeah, they're not updating. They're not updating the bond on this website. Let me see. Upcoming treasurydirect.org. I don't want the man. Why are we selling 13-week bonds? I mean, is that all we can sell? I mean, that's a fucking joke. 42-day bonds. We're trying to offer 70. Yeah, no wonder nobody's buying our 20-year. This is. I mean, I feel like we're. Excuse my language, Google, but I feel like we're playing the game of like refi our debt every week. Like, that's great. Like, maybe you can get people to buy that. Maybe you can get people to do that. I mean, that's just crazy. Yeah, let's just sell short-term debt for the rest of our lives. Let's see if we can roll our refinances out endlessly just to refi. That is scary shit, y'all. That is just the scariest crap out there. I mean, imagine if that's our whole plan. We have another $4 trillion in debt. I think we have to refinance before the next end of the first quarter 2024. Could be wrong on these numbers. Again, I just regurgitating what I heard, and it's like, what? Are we going to just play the game of selling short-term debt forever? Costco, I see you, buddy. I see you, little girl. Show me something. Show me state. All right, well, any other thoughts, questions, concerns? I mean, it's kind of a joke. I mean, we're talking about the joke of the jokes, but it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, in my opinion, that our government literally cannot sell debt of any duration. And so we're going to be playing the refinance every 13 to 26 weeks till the cows come home. I mean, that's how I feel like you're never going to see. I mean, the government fiscal debt go. I mean, it's like they're trying to save a little bit short term, and they're hoping and buying time for the markets to get crushed. Maybe that's the play. Maybe they're next. Maybe they're playing chess. And the rest of the market's playing checkers. Maybe they're anticipating at some point a market smash. Smash the like button. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, smash it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what they're expecting and playing the game of. Let's just keep refinancing short term until it's smash. And it's like, again, making fun of Janet Yellen. If she can hear me, you are the biggest clown in the history of clowns. When interest rates, you could have sold, what, 20, 30-year debt between 1.5%, yeah, I saw that, Calcardia, between 1.5% and 2.5% and refinance all of our debt. You did nothing. While everybody in the country refinanced their house. Everybody refinanced their homes. The federal government refinanced nothing. Bunch of fucking clowns. Excuse my language. It just bothers me. I mean, even Trump was saying, I mean, now I'm going to blame Trump. He was saying we should sell 100-year debt at 3% or whatever. Oh my God. That's a great idea, but he didn't have the fucking balls. Man, I need to stop swearing. He didn't have the cojones to push that. No cojones. No cojones. You have small cojones? Cojones, hello? No cojones. Just talking, man. Talk. Please buy our iPhones, China. Please. Please buy our iPhones, China. Nope. I'm out. Again, just fun with trend lines. Sometimes they play, sometimes they don't. Please buy our iPhones, China. I don't know. Somewhere in this area. Apple trying to get back. Nvidia's just chopping around. Tesla low of the day. Some things never change. China, buy our iPhones, please. Pretty please. Por favor. We love you long time. Maybe that's it right there. I don't know. Trying to get it to draw. There you go. What the Schnell? Is that it? That's it. Okay, cool. Add a weekly XLS chart in the friends room. I love the short. Oh, let's go through it. I mean, I love the XLF short too. I mean, that's why I've got some JP Mo. I mean, if you look at the weekly, you're curling up under the 20-day. I mean, we've been holding on for dear life to the 30 level. This is where I'm laughing. Like, people don't understand. Like, I'm not gonna say this is gonna. It's again when I talk about these dividend REIT stocks, and they're like, "Oh, they're safe." Oh, come on, where's the O? Like, do they? I mean, they don't remember. Like, these stocks went from like 32. I mean, they'll get cut in half. I mean, 40s. I mean, I would not be surprised to see them get absolutely. Sorry, these dividend munchers. They don't think they can lose, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, XLF. I mean, it's just holding on. Hold on. Let me just draw some trend lines. I don't know why I have these. I mean, do we want to know? That's not it. No, whatever. Oops. FedEx low of the day. Tesla low of the day. Amazon red. Hey, where's Jay Solstice? You around, homie? I know you got Amazon. You got that one. Amazon going red. Rojo. Tesla, Rojo. Now, if we can get some, again, I mean, it's like Joe Biden going, I mean, they should, man, people are going to be like, you're political. No, if this is Trump, I'd be saying the same thing. Going to China, begging for, buy our phones. And they're like, no. So, I don't know. Any questions, thoughts? I mean, we can hang out here and I can just make fun of Master P. He seems like a nice person, but he's just like, oh, I got to buy it every day. I mean, I read some of these guys and they're like, oh, I got to buy this stock. I got to buy this. This is crazy. Here you go. I'm just, again, I'm bored flipping through Twitter. 2015. PE 14. Now, PE of 30, negative growth. Good luck. ExxonMobil, short interest? Oh. I mean, I don't know. What is the short interest? Like 3%? 70 million. Okay, so 70 million. How many daily shares is ExxonMobil trading? I mean, it's already traded 30 million shares this morning. Who gives a shiznit? That's nothing. We'll see. Let's see what else is going on Twitter. I mean, yeah, central banks around the world have begun, but it's all about the dollar. That's why I keep talking about the crappiest, the turd that floats. I asked about the CPI. What's up with the CPI? Tuesday next week, if I remember correctly. Whoa, look at that thing. Scary. Nope. My plan, again, we have to adapt to the evidence. I would think, I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a trader's market, Jordan, if I had to guess, going into next week with OPEX. It's just, I mean, we have to all be like completely honest here. Look at the VIX down here. I mean, this is kind of what I had thought out, some sort of like, that would be my plan. I mean, again, could we drop on Tuesday? I just think you have to expect some little, just the typical ChopX game, and then you got, so let's put that in the calendar. G, Wednesday, right? We've also got, hold on, my wife is texting me. We got G Wednesday here. I'll pull up the calendar for the next week. Remember, NVIDIA does not have earnings till the 21st or 23rd next week, like 2 weeks from now. So we have next week, we have this CPI, retail sales, PPI Wednesday, tons of information, Philly Fed, industrial, and HAB, and housing starts and permits. So I mean, it's going to be a little up and down. It's not going to be. I mean, my plan. Yeah, down. I mean, yeah. Let me look at the almanac. Yeah, it's an OPEX before. I mean, I think we all can kind of surmise that the VIX is bottoming down here, right? There's going to be a pop during OPEX. They'll probably try to pull it back. And the thing is it going to be a pullback to end the week or pullback to start the week? I mean, what if it doesn't have to be big on anything CPI related? What if the G in another bond auction and just the action of what's going on? I mean, what I'm seeing is credit is freezing up. I mean, that's the problem here. And nobody talks about it, is literally credit. Banks lending, freezing. Like there's no funds. Like they're not, again, there's no liquidity out there. And so you're playing this game of, I don't know what the best way to describe it is, like pretend everything's fine until it's not. And we know how that works. Everything is awesome. Is it? And so it's just a matter of when, I mean, again, I say this a lot, and, I'm trying not to be a broken record, but we talk about these straight line moves, man. They're not safe. And so here's October OPEX, right? If I remember correctly. We rallied to start the month, chopped and flopped, right? I think this was September OPEX, like, do we have to get up here? I mean, this is the question that is so difficult. And this is why you have to kind of think about multiple scenarios here, right? Like we can't just say like, this is going to happen and that's going to happen. We have to say, well, this could happen. That could happen too. Is this a double top? And do we drop down, say, the 20-day, the gap here, right? Do we get back to the trend here? This, to me, would be probably the simplest support, right? To here, then rally back, and then book-a-bow. I mean, it's hard for me to be bullish based on what I'm seeing, because I'm seeing similar issues to 2007, 2008, 2009, just getting exacerbated and worse. Because the problem now is the Fed's balance sheet is huge. The federal government has a huge deficit. How are we going to bail out? I mean, how do you bail out everybody? Like, what? I mean, they're going to have, like, inflation is going to go nuts. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Oh, someone said something about Taiwan Semi. They had their monthly data. Sorry about that. Someone said that. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. Huh. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's interesting. That might be, put that in your pipe. Your guess is good as mine here, though. That's interesting. I mean, is this a novice gap trap too? If someone shorts that, let me know. I like that idea here. I kind of just put my funds to work and I'm good for now. But if I had, well, again, I have funds. I just want to save a little bit. I did not have this one in the queue. If that makes sense. You just added, Joe? Okay. What would you add here? What options? Let me look at this. I'm just curious. If you wanted to trade options on this, let's just go look. I'm pulling up on, obviously, another screen. Taiwan Semi. No way. You can buy the 95 puts expiring today for 11 cents. Ha! Holy shit. Here's your Friday special. If this thing fails up here, wow. There's your Friday special. Turn 10 cents into $1. It is Friday. Wow. Wow, as I say that, orders just started flowing through into it. I mean, you can buy that for a damn nickel. There's your roll the dice trade of the day. If you can see it, hold on. Can I share this without it? Again, I don't want to give all my info up. Someone will hack me. Dude, someone created a fucking credit card in my name. How funny is that? Awesome. Thanks, guys. Someone who did that. Yeah, you can buy the nickel slots. Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, there is your Friday special. Can I? Here it is. Going for a whopping 10 cents. A whopping 10 cents. Here is your Friday special. Yeah, where is Bob? Yeah, I mean, how many times have you lost a nickel? Nickel for your thoughts. What is it? Penny for your thoughts, nickel for your, I don't even know. I mean, my brain instantly goes dirty for some reason. But Microsoft up here. No, I haven't. I had it Apple, Nvidia. I got my JPMO. I got some like longer term stuff that I'm not. Again, I'm trying to aggressive. I mean, again, it's the options trading that's a little more aggressive. We're in SPY ODT out the last few days. There you go. Been interesting. I mean, if you... Yeah, ODTs. Well, there's your Friday special. Wow, I can't believe that. Again, if you nail that, it ends up being a good one for you. Holler. I love to hear about it. Do. That's just fucking hilarious. 10 cents for those 11, 10, 95 puts. I was like, what? What in the butt? I mean, I guess I should. Yeah, maybe I should. All right. I guess I can throw a few at it. Yeah, let's do that. I'll do a couple of those. If you're home gaming, 12 cents is probably not bad. Yeah, that's just funny. That's just funny. Ooh, excuse me. Got the burps. Getting distracted. Got people texting me. It's up to 12 to 14 cents. Set your stop at 10. Oh my God. Don't be willing to lose a penny. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Let's just go. Man, you guys. Always something. Love it. Let's go look at the 10-minute on the Taiwan semi. Stretching pretty thick here. Let's go to the 240. Oh, hey there, Moto. Look at that. Look at that. Look at them apples. Oh, oops. Come on. Interessante. Your guess is as good as mine. Makes sense. 10 cents. I mean, how many times have you, if you want to throw 10 nickels at it, $100 on that, turn it into 1,000 by the end of the day? That's pretty cool. Seen that happen many a times. Come on, pull her down. Let me just check something real quick. Is there any other? I mean, let me just type in news on Taiwan semi. Is there something else that could be carrying this by any means? Is it print Taiwan semi? No. I think it's just their news on give me a second. I'll pull it out. I don't want ad blocker. What the fudge? Nice. Great news. This is amazing news, right? Revs declined 3.7%. I guess up 34.8. I don't know. I mean, again, I don't. All right, so their revenue's down. Costs are up. Man, a freaking nickel. A dime. Why am I keep saying? Someone say dime, dumbass. I'm saying nickel. A dime. Sorry. Dropping dimes. Sorry. Oh my God. You're a fucking idiot. Get your words right. This is hilarious. All right. Well, keep an eye on the Taiwan semi. Is there any other thoughts, questions, concerns? I mean, again, I just don't see this holding up, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong on this. Again, I just think if you're noticing 30-year auctions are blowing up, you can't be telling yourself everything's fine. Right? Banks are sitting on all this paper. Mark to market, I mean, what are the bonds that some of these brokers, some of these institutions are holding on? Like, what are they worth? Absolutely nothing. Folding is the key. Oh, whatever. Like, they're not worth anything. Let's just call it what it is. Nada. Nada mucho. Nada, nada, nada. Not a damn thing. Come on, Apple. Do it. NVIDIA. All right, that's fine. Again, lower highs are cool by me. What else? Goog back to red. Sold some of this morning to get in. Maybe this is the tanker. Head and shoulder and spider, 10 minutes. Let's play it. All right, hold on. IWM's low of the day, so you're looking good, Jordan, on that one. You're looking good on that one, friend. Mon frère. Again, I would, you could almost head and shoulders on the 10-minute. What? Oh, I have all sessions. You're talking about up here? November 3rd to the 10th. Okay. Let me just do like a 240. It'll probably be clearer. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Here's your shoulder line. 435. Yep. I like it. I dig it. That would help with the rollover possibility to close. I'm still just amazed. I don't think people saw this yesterday. Like, look at the NVIDIA volume. At the open, someone sold 3.6 million shares. Go back to the bottom. Someone absorbed 3.9 million shares. So it's almost like whoever got this said, fuck it, man, I can't say that. Darn it, I'm gone. Get me out of here. Get it, I'm out. Yeah, man, dude, all right, speaking of algos, let me just go into a little story about algorithms, people creating their own algos and how easy they are if you use the software. I know a ton of people who have tried to create amazing algorithms. The only one that I'd ever known who's been successful is my brother's cousin's brother-in-law, something like that, sold an algorithm for like $1 billion. Everyone else I've ever met who's designed an algorithm, it might work for like a week, might work for like a couple days, might work for a couple a month, but then they blow out. They absolutely get blown out. So that's my idea on your algorithms, friends who are creating magic algorithms. I've got my magic. So here we go. Like, could we do this? There's a lot of smart people trying to create algorithms. That's all I can really say. I'm not going to say your buddy can't do it, but it's like it's like trying to find the Holy Grail. That Jensen CEO. Yeah, I wonder if Jensen's dumping today on, like the Holy Grail. Well, there's too many variables for an algorithm to like. I wouldn't trust it just to walk away. Like, set it and forget it. It's like Roomba, clean up the house. And then Roomba's falling down the stairs. That's what happens to your algorithm. It works great until it gets bam. Well, Joe, you've been around now, and props to you for being an NC State graduate, because you guys seem to do better in trading. There is an art to it, but there's also like a feel to it, right? And you have to like trust your instincts, and you have to realize at times like you just got to dump, and then you got to like take your profits, or you got to take partial profits, and then raise your stops, and just kind of keep playing this game in your mind where you're always like, especially shorting, you're always just going, all right, well, what's the next move here? Now, did anyone expect this? I expected a bounce. I thought maybe here. And then this gap up was like, no fucking way. And then it's like, are you kidding? And then, so again, stretch, Armstrong got some wins. But this was the key, in my opinion, if you didn't do it. Oh my God. Yeah, that's why all of a sudden it's like everyone got real quiet. And I'm like, oh, man. Dan, you should have warned. No, I can't warn you about things I can't control. You should have your own damn discipline and your stops. If you made a bunch of money on this move, and you made a bunch of money on this move, and then you just gave it all back, you didn't pay yourself, you didn't pull any money out, you didn't put money to pay yourself, what are you doing? Why? No fucking way. Really? That bothers. I mean, again, it bothers me for the fact that people do that because I've been there, done that. Ooh, Costco alert. Alert. Shopping special. Costco, $5.70. $569.99 special. So, just, you have to be what I would consider, and again, if you don't figure this out, then this is all mental. And this is where I'm begging people, lead the untethered soul. Understand that the voices and the thoughts and the beliefs you have that control you in your trading aren't you, but you react to them. And you let them control you. You know you have a plan. You have it written down. You have a journal in front of you. And you're looking at it going, this is what I'm going to do. And this is what... But you can't fucking execute. Why? Oh boy, the Friday special is now 8 cents, 20% off. Why can't you execute? I mean, I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. If you're looking for perfection, create an algorithm. Pretend that it works. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you for all the love, support, the generous donations. Some of you guys are just throwing 20 bills, which is, hey, if you're making 20 grand, $20, 20 cents, I don't care. Just try to keep winning. That's all it's about. I appreciate sharing the love because it's hard. And a lot of people, again, they're going to do this for years and they're still never going to figure it out. But I'm telling you, if you hang out, you will figure this shit out. You will get it because the mental side of this becomes the part that you start to understand. Like, all right, well, risk discipline, trading's an art, knowing, like, defining your risk. Like, those are the most important things because, again, you can hunt another trade. You have to believe you will find another winning trade. Do you not believe that? No, I don't know. I don't think I can. Okay. If you can't, then guess what? You shouldn't be trading, right? So I will wrap it up. We'll have a great weekend. Hopefully see you guys in the Discord room and pop off some winners. Let me know how you're doing. And again, just be disciplined. Define your risk. Be willing to know what you're willing to lose. And then don't fucking break that rule. It's like going to the casino and saying, well, I'm going to sit down with $5,000 on the first night. Oh, I'll lose it all. No. Bad doggy. Later, guys.